This kind of reminds me of SpongeBob. Anyway, under the sea, SpongeBob. What's summertime without the beach and some seashells, right? Today I'm going to show you how to make this super simple sand dollar. If I can lift it up. This was made with buffalo wallow mid-fire clay. It was fired to 05 and 5. The glaze on it is Spectrum Milk and Honey, one of my favorite glazes for my salsa bowls too. Love this stuff. And it looks really good on this darker clay. Really good on it. This design is so simple. You can use this with low fire clay, mid fire, high fire, or air dry clay. So this can be a little thing that everybody can do. You can make them big or little. All right, let's get started. Take a rib and smooth this out and get to cutting. We do this for two different reasons. One, to get rid of the marks left by the fabric, and two, to compress it so we don't get any cracks in the kiln. So I'm pushing pretty hard on there, taking off the top layer. Now this clay is past its prime. This clay is hard anyway, so I need to actually, maybe I'll do a video on how to reclaim your clay once it sits in the bag for too long. This is just a plastic cake board. I got this at Hobby Lobby, 3 or 4 of them for like $3. So we're going to center that in here, then we're going to take our tool and we're just going to trace it. There we go. I'm going to remove the excess. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rib and I'm going to flatten this out a little bit, just to give it a more organic, natural feel. Now sand dollars come in different sizes and shapes. To me, these look more like arrowheads. This is the one that we're going to be doing today. This is more of the iconic shape where we've got the star in the center and our points. So let's do this one first. We're going to start upside down, and I use a chopstick. So if you go eat the buffet or something, save you some chopsticks. The square ones that you get at the store won't work. You need the ones with a rounded bottom on it. These are perfect. So we're going to use this kind of as our template, but we're also going to get just a little more creative with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my star in the middle. We kind of know where that's going to go. So I just kind of draw it a star, and then I turn it upside down. It's like this. We're going to come in here, and that's going to be our top. Now we can work around everything else. We're going to come down for our first hole, which is also going to be the way we hang it. Now these are not really shaped how I'm going to do them. I'm doing mine more like kind of the eye shape. These are more like pill shaped, but this is a representation. It's not supposed to be exact, at least not for my bathroom. But word of caution, don't put this too far up because you're going to get a crack. So now we're going to put our star in. So we're going to turn this back over because it's easier to draw this way, in my opinion. So it's more of a cartoon representation of the star, but funny enough, it's kind of the way it looks. So that's going to be our star. It does not have to be perfect. And we're going to do a cutout here, cutout here, cutout here, cutout here, and then we're going to just remove areas from here and here. Okay, take all of those out. Now we're going to take our rib. We're going to go over this again. We're going to get rid of those little light marks that we left. We know that it comes in on all of these. That's why I said don't make those too thick. We're going to come in here. We're going to come in here. We're going to come up and down around here. Here, here. Now you know why not to stick those all the way to the end. Okay, now we're going to come back with anything, not the square one, but the round end. We're going to clean this up a little bit But if it doesn't look the way you want it to look, don't mess with it until it's leather hard. Then you can come back and you can take some more out. That's better. Now, where we made our little marks, we're going to come in and we're just going to rough that up. Once it's dry some, you can come in and sand that out a little bit if you want to. The more rustic you leave it, the more natural it will appear. This is just one of my little shop wash rags here, clean. You can also use an old sock or just whatever you have. Don't get it too much though, because you'll get some splitting going on. All you want is a slight bump right there. Make sure everything is compressed in the way you want it. We're going to cover it with some plastic and we'll leave it till it dries. Now it's important to know that after these are made, they do need to dry. Then you need to go ahead and clean them up a little bit. And when you fire them, I fired these on edge like I would a plate for their first firing. So when I did my 05 firing, I put them on edge, fired them. And then for the glaze, I laid them flat and made sure that there was plenty of grog on the kiln shelf before I fired these, and they all came out just really good. If you're gonna use this darker clay though, make sure that you have a glaze that is going to complement the clay. If you were gonna use a white clay, oh, the sky's the limit. You could do crazy stuff like do like the blue nebulas and all of that kind of stuff on here and just really make it your own. Thanks for watching. I hope I taught you something. I'll see you in the next one.